the way that things are going. All I know it's not impossible. I know why the guy behind all them pies. There must be something more before my demise. Gotta leave a legacy, I know you're surprised. Live how you want, cause one day you die. Same as anything alive. But I think that's fine, cause I know one day it'll all be alright. Generic, I'm cocky, I know they'll never stop me. Claim I'm popping bodies in the city like they Molly. It's hands up, a hanger, always wicked tender. Change your colors quick, I'll turn your OC like a fandom. I'm wired, I'll fire, keep shooting till I'm tired. Like it, then I take it, don't consider me a buyer. Just focus, you know this, targets know I don't miss. Keep on talking loud, you disappear like Hocus Pocus.
Believe in ghosts, Beth?
And it's a cold world, but get it with gold pearl. Rigorous sentimental, they can make me hurl. It's so irresponsible, I'll never get a sponsor with the way that things are going. All I know is not impossible till something shines up it.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Slay the Princess, which initially I had no idea what it was. I was very lost, a little concerned by the name, but this is a horror game. Hell yeah. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Oh, I can feel the love already. Oh yeah. That's a lot of love. I mean, maybe if well, did Bowser ever fall in love with Princess Peach? I know that one computer in Paper Mario did. But I think he did the opposite of capturing her. He set her free, didn't he? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know of any princess story like this, but I guess this will be the first. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Do I get to be the hero?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Feel like I'm playing D&D?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
In what way? I'm just curious. Ooh, I can look around. Got my options. I can explore. There's a lot of exploring. Oh my god, there's so many options. So many activities to get into. Silently continue to the cabin. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Can't someone else do this? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? I'm kind of leaning towards that one. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? True. But he never said that she was locked up. I mean, I guess it's obvious from this, but I don't think it was said. She just said she was in a cabin.
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Maybe.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything,
I'm not
slaying a
comparing,
princess
though.
is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Whoa,
Seamstresses
whoa.
contribute something of value to society.
Okay, but princesses are like usually part of stories, and they're very cute, and every little girl's dream is to be a princess. So are you saying that we should kill little girls' dreams? Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't understand. They're great in Disney movies, usually. I mean, shout out Belle, shout out Jasmine, you know, I'm just saying. Just don't see, I don't see why you're so against princesses or cool princesses. Except that girl from Monster Prom. What was her name? Not Polly. What was her name? The fish girl. Maybe if it's that princess, then we should probably kill her. I'll be honest. Yeah, what about
While
this?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh goodness.
Nevertheless,
That's
let
all?
me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is
Oh.
not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this
Ooh,
situation.
Pragmatic.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I have a feeling this man is going to be judging me intensely. I have a feeling he's going to be in my ear, nagging me on decisions that he's not going to appreciate, because I'm probably going to try to not kill her.
It's no use arguing semantics
See what
over a
happens.
metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Metaphorical chicken or egg? Oh, okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I mean, maybe. He probably picked the wrong guy, but... Oh yeah, I need to do an audio check really quick. Please excuse me. Nala, please stop barking. Wait, if I cut the audio here, can I still hear... Hold on, let me see. Very curious. Can I still hear... Is this the... It is! Oh, that's so interesting. I think it sounds okay. Maybe a little loud compared to me. I don't know, man. But that's cool that I can cut the audio for myself, but keep it going in stream. Very nice. Wait, did I mute this? Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, I could say the same option again. Okay. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? He's probably gonna be like, the fact that the world doesn't get destroyed is a pretty big reward, right? Is that what he's gonna say?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, okay. Now this really does feel like a D&D campaign. Man.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Yeah, thank you, narrator. We'll see how long that
You make
thing
your way up
stays.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
The short path to the
A
cabin.
warning before you go any further.
Okay. I'm just curious, this doesn't seem very high security.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Alright, okay. I mean, I try to be a very nice, understanding person, so, you know, maybe, just maybe, she's not lying.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That's what made this game so interesting. When I saw it, I was like, slay the princess. And then I also like the art for it as well. The art is very pretty. I like the way the stars are drawn, even though there's little, you know what I'm saying? Little.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Huh, wait, so the hero has a voice of his own, the narrator has his own opinion, and then obviously the princess and myself. So me and the hero are not one. That's interesting. Unless that's like the only line that's gonna be from him.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Where did that come from?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I didn't bring my own weapon. Sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't feel like maybe I'm qualified for this job. I didn't bring my own weapon. Why am I exactly qualified as a hero? Exactly. What did I do? Who did I save?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Ew.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Why now is the world going to get destroyed by her if she's been here a while? Why are we deciding to kill her now?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
That's her voice? My eyes just like went wide for a second. I'm sorry.
Who's there?
Oh, okay, that's her voice. I was like, she sounds like a siren. She sounds like that princess should from Monster Prom.
She sounds dangerous.
Does she?
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Doesn't sound dangerous. She just sounds like she's trying to make sure.
Don't let it fool
she can
you.
Hear me.
It's all part of the manipulation.
She hasn't done anything. I feel like I'm being manipulated. Hi. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why only one?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, that's the voice of the hero. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, why did the narrator switch up on me? I can see it. She's obviously very pretty, but I can see the cold part of the beauty, you know? Look at the eyes. She looks tough. She looks like she shouldn't be messed with.
Focus on the task at hand.
Focusing.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm not sure. No, what? No way. Why would you even think that? No. No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, not quite yet. I don't know if I want to leave a knife in the room with someone who's capable of destroying the world. You know what I mean?
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Don't look at me like that. Please don't look at me like that. I'm weak to looks. I'm weak to looks like that. Don't do this. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some help here. I can't. I cannot. I simply cannot fight this.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
Okay, good.
Are
She
you
went back.
scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh,
You step forward. Your grip
whoa,
on
whoa,
the
whoa,
blade
whoa.
tightening
Let's
as
relax.
you
Whoa,
steel
let's
your
relax.
resolve.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to talk some more.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, see, I feel like there are truly better ways of execution.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
But I just didn't want to leave. I just didn't want to leave the knife on the ground. Slay the princess, drop the blade. Not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Ah! She makes a difficult negotiation. And I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Shush,
Or drop the
narrator.
blade. Do something.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Man. Can please? The blade makes me feel better. I guess it makes me feel worse, and that's not fair. You know, that's really not fair.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever.
I mean,
Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
oh man, they took my options away. I need more information.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Please don't reach for the knife. I know I stepped closer to you earlier, which I don't know why I would have done that, but please don't reach for the knife.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak
She's
with
so
the
cute.
princess face to face. Unarmed.
Interesting.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Hey, relax, okay? I was hired for the job, not you, narrator, okay?
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I don't know how much of a relationship there truly is. I just kind of want to know how and why. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
I'm here for an interrogation. Miss Ma'am, I'm going to need you to cooperate, so you shall not perish. Man, why she gotta be so difficult? Maybe I don't want to give out that information just yet. Let's see, how long you been here?
Too long.
Okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, that doesn't really give me much. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Okay, I don't want to ask her name, but I also should ask her name just in case my character as the hero knows anything about her.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay.
Again, she offers no specifics.
Thank you
no
for
matter
letting
how
me
hard
know.
you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
It's very sassy. I see. That's perfectly fine. I deal with sassy people on a daily basis. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
That would be
I'm
correct.
sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I'm sorry?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Cut off her arm?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Oh, I tried. I tried. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Shush! Shush! I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I was hired.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I'm trying to figure that out. Miss
If I'm
Ma'am.
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
See, that's what
Have they
I'm
told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nope. I'm trying to figure that out. I mean, maybe you hold some sort of power. Maybe you're trying to start a war that's gonna cause a very big, like a world war that's gonna end up destroying the world. I don't know. Maybe something like that. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. What if I just remain silent? You know? Let her do the talking.
They haven't told you anything, have they? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Do I have her too loud? Maybe I'll just reduce the volume just a little bit. So I'm sure it's okay. Let me just... Because I can only hear the music, but I think the music is quieter than her voice. I'm not too sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Turn that down a bit. I think that's okay. Okay. Maybe just a little baby bit. There we go. Okay. Back to the video game.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Not really. I'm just kind of curious.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
It's worth considering.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like
That's
I
a little
said,
harsh.
it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
You're really hung up on this monarch thing, huh? Wait, why are they... Huh? What? What? Why are they... Why are these my only two options? How did we get to this point? But I still want to talk. Okay.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Are you That's all I get. That's all I get out of her. That's all I get out of her for that. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No. They're really not giving me any information. She's kind of right so far. The game just wants us to be blind. I either have to blindly trust her or be more logical and think about the risk. But I don't even know if that risk is real. I guess the scariest part of this game is the decision.
You know why you're
Indecision.
here.
Okay, that seems pretty final. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Oh no. Yep, this might take some time. This might take some time.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think so. I really don't think it does, but that's the only option I've got.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Okay, both the narrator and the princess are coming at me for this one, so I think I should pick one. Huh. She's not being particularly helpful in giving me cause for her side here. Miss Ma'am, I would say I'm sure you're a lovely lady, but I honestly, you're not giving me that information. So, but I also don't want to be manipulated into just killing a random woman. But also at the same time, she doesn't seem like a random woman. She seems pretty brave. She's pretty sure of herself right now, despite the situation. And I don't like that. I feel like if she was truly some helpless maiden, she wouldn't be acting like this, you know? I like your tiara though, very cute. Anyway.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Huh?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She
Ow.
kicks you a few
Ow.
times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Wait, why does my hand look like that? Now this is, now this is giving me more perspective. End of the world. Whose world are we talking about now?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess
Jesus.
kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Hi.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Always end up dead on the ground.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken.
Am I? Okay.
I'd be
hold on.
lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Okay. Did we stumble into some sort of ASMR roleplay? All of a sudden, I thought this was supposed to be a horror game.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark,
Oh.
and you die.
Well, that's tough. Chapter 2, The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh no, they sent another one. They sent another one.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like when I mean I do like when horror games can catch me off guard and do things I don't expect them to do. And I was expecting game over or something like that, you know, but now it's chapter 2. No, I'm probably a new person. She's going to kill me again? Okay, no. Wait, hasn't this happened? Hasn't this already happened? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. I'm going to the cabin. I think I get an idea of what's happening.
Before you go any further, she will
Okay.
lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her.
Voice
And
of
stop
the broken.
pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Why?
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Wait, hold on. There's 2 people. Hold on. Oh, hold on. How many people we bring into this cabin?
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Who are we talking about?
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
I kind of agree with him. That's kind of the same thing. If you pledge yourself to her, you'll probably have to rescue her anyway.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
Knuckleheads.
Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want,
cabin.
I guess I don't have a say here.
I mean, there was no other option. So, I mean, yes, you'd be ready. Okay, I am back.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would
Whoa.
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Also, shout out to the princess, by the way. She sidestepped me, knocked me down, and curb stomped me. That is respectable. That's pretty sick. I like that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
What about the mirror? Take the blade, approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
But it would be us. It would be me seen good. Me seen very good, I think. Okay. So, obviously, we are some sort of monster, which I'm now realizing is the cursor. But I thought that was just aesthetic, you know? But it would seem that the cursor is truly what our little hands, our little grippers look like. So, the princess seems human. Maybe they haven't killed her because she's a hostage for a human monarchy, and we as monsters have our own civilization, and we've been like at odds with each other. But for now, for some reason, the situation has changed, and we have to. Oh, maybe they don't know that we kidnapped her, and that if they find out, then our world will be destroyed because they're stronger than us. I mean, look at the princess. The princess curb stomped us down. She sidestepped, elbowed me, took me down all by herself, and they said she's just a petite woman, and that her weight was way more than it should have seemed like. So that would imply that she's really strong, at least compared to us. So maybe humans are just naturally stronger than us monsters? And that's why they pose such a threat, and that's why they can never find out that we captured her? I don't know. I'm gonna enter the basement
No blade
without
this
the
time.
blade this time.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
But also, that's a really sketchy blade. Look at it. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna poke me in the eye.
Blade, no blade.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Those are some hefty doors.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
You know, I didn't really question the fact that I walked into a cabin in the woods and ended up in a tower. How does that make sense?
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Why the narrator is so scared of this princess?
Is that a guest I hear? Don't
Oh,
linger
okay.
on the stairs.
I understand.
Come down and witness me.
Okay, I understand the booming now. He was not exaggerating.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Yes, we're going.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
Oh my
But
goodness.
soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over,
Whoa!
almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
She's huge! She's like not Gwen. Guinevere? Gwen something from Dark Souls.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless
I mean,
to
the
resist
chain
her.
looks big enough for her. I mean,
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
returned. So it's me same person, not different person?
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Whoa. Whoa. What kind of ASMR roleplay is this? No.
But the words don't leave your mouth.
Huh?
Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
What? Hello?
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
How did I end up in this situation? how did this happen?
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
So, me is same. Me is same person. Okay. Confirmed.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Why are your toes so pointy?
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right.
Oh, so the narrator is unaware. Hi, Mr. Giganto. How are you? I hope your day is going well.
She's right. We've been here before. And we've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her. She is inevitable. Can't you
She is
feel it?
inevitable. What is she, Thanos?
He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good. Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
Maybe.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm yours to command. Oh my goodness. Just because you're supposed to you can be whatever you want to be. Sounds like she kind of wants to be this. That seems like a silly thing to say. I have questions before I decide. Okay, well then why don't I just ask questions? What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay, I don't know why I was expecting an answer.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Stretching. Oh. Why is this the second game I've played where someone's being kept as a pet? But you're the one that's chained up, not me. Hello? What would you have me do? What?
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Well, you definitely changed the... Something happened. Something happened.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Is she gonna curb stomp me again?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Yeah, what?
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I like the broken voice. He's funny.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Is this your way of testing me?
The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Story of a terrible and bountiful God, unbound of her own will, is no story at all. Okay.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
How is me breaking you from the chain any more interesting than yourself breaking from the chain?
The song of you being so struck by my glory.
So my question has been answered.
By what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
See.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Where's the
Submit now,
wind coming
submit
from
later.
in this room?
It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Huh. Well, I came back from the dead, so I'm just saying. Wait, I have to... Man... She's gonna kill me again. Man... I should have brought the knife. I thought the knife was gonna kill me because it was in such a suspicious place. Man... Alright, I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken.
It really
Am
wasn't.
that
I feel like
magnificent?
I feel like it took a while to get here. I'm just saying. I feel like I asked a lot of questions. I don't think it was that easy.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Now, can I not? Okay.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Okay. Well,
You
their
can't just
narrator's
give
not
into her.
happy.
Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Oh? Are you gonna give me
There's
some
still
options?
something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
How does she know that? How does she know that? I don't like that.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Withering waves?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh, this is cool.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Wow. Very okay. Wow. Alright. Oh! Oh! She killed the narrator! She bodied the narrator. Oh no.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh. She possessed the narrator.
Break my chains.
Uh-oh. Oh.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh. And what if I don't believe? What happens then? I have to. It's over. I'm sorry. Break her chains. And what if I don't believe? Listen, I always say, simply believe. What?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
That's so weird that they were saying the same thing, but at different paces, but then they ended at the same time. I don't like that.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free.
Voice of the
forever.
Broken. Why is this so? Why are you so?
Please don't
You're
do
a natural
this.
at this. I have to. It's over. I'm sorry. What does that mean? I'm kind of just more curious on what that means.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good.
I'm apologizing to myself?
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Oh, I was saying that to them. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're breaking chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is
still there.
loose, and the end is upon us.
I mean, the cuff is still on you.
What a good disciple you are.
I don't like this.
It's time for us to leave.
She's gonna kill me, isn't she? She's gonna kill me. I mean,
Nothing. And then everything.
you're very cryptic, aren't you? Pledge your loyalty to your better. Whoa! But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in
She's
her
gone.
place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Hey, it's the mirror.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh, relax. Relax, my boy. It's okay.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why are you so scared of the mirror, man? The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
I like... It's different than that. I don't know. I feel like it felt pretty final killing someone or getting killed.
I don't want to look at us. This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You already said
I
that.
don't want to look at us.
Okay. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me! Whoa! What am I? I got little, like, feathery... Oh, I got wings! I'm all feathered up. I got little things on my head. I got little feather things on my head. Are those just two feathers sticking up? It might just be two feathers sticking up. Dude, I look cool! Whoa! This is awesome! Taking a screenshot of that. That's not the correct screenshot. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, we're good. Wait, so... You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Wait, so did I accidentally, by touching her hand... No, because they said I didn't touch her hand, that she just disappeared. So, what... Why'd she disappear? And why'd the mirror proceed? Proceed to the cabin. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Huh? Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What's with all the hands, Miss Ma'am? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? You know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Huh? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Huh. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's pretty important, man. Not the void. Attack, maybe she's cool. Maybe she's nice. You know, we should talk to her. You know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Huh?
The space we're in is vacant.
What about the princess you just talked about?
Nothing comes here but us.
I think she does? I'll ask anyway.
I know only that they are.
Okay, fair enough. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Oh.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness.
Oh.
I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Man, destroy your body. What is that? Why is that an option? What would be the significance of that?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Huh? There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, only you believe her to be.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is
Okay,
merely to
you
reshape,
philosophical ass.
to remold.
That sounds like a yes to me. Being semantic? What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Huh.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, that's a pretty This sounds like a Dark Souls line. I feel like I'm in the world of hopelessness at this point. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found.
but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Huh. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. Wait.
Everything, until we meet again.
Oh, neat. Not going back. Wait. Okay, make me forget. I'm kind of curious.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the tower to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
You'll
And
know
at the
when
end
you
of that
see it.
path
The real
is
Slay
a
the
cabin.
Princess starts here.
And in the basement of that cabin is you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, if I do skip, will that, like, just skip lines that I... Oh, yeah, okay. You can skip Okay, thank you. By hitting tab on your keyboard. Or RI on... right. Wait, wait, what? Oh, R1. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. RI. Okay, cool. Huh. Well, we might as well ask some more questions. Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I don't know. Some people do.
I mean, maybe some people do, like
See?
nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know, man. When I played Dark Souls, I always chose the ending to put the flame out, not to preserve it. So, saying. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing this. Do I get a reward? Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva. Huh. Yeah, I kind of want to leave. I kind of want to leave to see what will
Are you
happen.
serious? No, you have to do it. Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Oh wait, what was this? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's interesting. Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. A bunch of things just popped up. Have you considered that maybe she... Okay, because she's locked up, killing out the princess. Okay, no, wait, that's like the only thing that popped up. Okay. I'm still gonna commit and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
No.
Do you even
I don't know where I'm
you're
going. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh man, I hate
Convenient. Everything's back
DMs
on
like
track
this.
again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
When the DM has to force the characters into the story. Oh man, that's crazy.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Well, I've already died twice, so I don't know how much it matters. Again, I'm getting the Dark Souls vibe. Maybe I'll turn into an undead after a certain amount of deaths, but I'm not too worried about it at this point. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. Jesus. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. These are some good responses. Good. Here, let's be a little jerk, a little sassy jerk.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Oh no, 2 cabins.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
I thought he was going to say that way sooner than this.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the
Okay.
cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Huh. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Ooh, the music. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I hate when things are just slightly distorted. Oh no. Oh no. I hate this.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Is this the different perspectives that she was talking about? That's why there's so many of them? So that way I can do every and each option?
Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I am trying to do something else.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do.
You've doomed
Otherwise
us
you
all.
wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Hey man, maybe I'll run into that creepy hands lady again.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh, later to them. Ooh, the stranger. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Too many
is a
cabins.
cabin,
A few of them.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The music is still distorted. Oh, I hate distorted music. Oh, it's so unsettling.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's okay. Getting terrible deja vu. Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're
Oh, the
thinking.
contrarian is here.
Captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object.
That's what
I
I'm
wonder
saying.
what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there
forever.
are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Maybe we can make friends with the princess.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Oh, to lie. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yeah, man, I'm totally going to the cabin.
You know
for
I
sure.
can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Another infinite cabins have turned back. Lie. I mean, I can't
warning
turn back. I can stay
before
in
you
the
go
woods,
any
though.
further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
That's what I've been saying.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Oh man.
The cabin interior is wrong. A
Well, my
confusing
mirror's back.
patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Did all the places that she's supposed to be in, like, all combine because of all the different cabins?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with.
You guys have a lot more to
the
say this time
princess.
around, which is fair.
How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot
don't worry,
lose
buddy, I'm
yourself
not afraid.
before you even get to her.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Why the underfloor look like space? That's what oh! Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. It doesn't even make any sense, but I like it.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
That's true.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
I want to see the mirror again.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
So the narrator still can't see the mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward,
And it's
rub
gone
your
again.
hand.
Okay.
There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Going into the basement without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks
Whoa!
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
This is like that one cinematic cutscene in Kingdom Hearts. Is it Chain of Memories or 2? I think it's 2, where they go up the stairs and down the stairs at the same time. Never mind.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
What if we just
Kind
jump
of
down?
Indiscernible quality that comes from
have
the blending
wings.
together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
This set of stairs kind of just looks like a little bean. Oh, it looks like kind of like a little happy face. It looks like a little happy frog. You got one eye here, you got one eye here, and then you got the mouth here, and it's a little happy frog.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Why do you keep saying that?
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Oh, she can actually still speak to us from here?
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do
Oh,
this.
is she gonna be mixed up with
Let's
the
just turn
normal
around and
princess
leave.
and the like?
This feels wrong.
Goddess
This
princess?
feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
This set of stairs looks like a butt.
The fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Why is the contrarian so fixated on this? Take the soft stairs to the right? I can't even see the stairs to the right because of that. Why are they soft though? The harsh stairs to the left. Well, I do like making things difficult for myself, so.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Oh, fun.
The air around you grows
Whoa.
cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
What a happy frog to meet. What does it look like?
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, this is cool.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced
slowly getting
are the
more and
endless
less
repeating
detail.
patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Hi!
What?
Really dark in
What the
here
hell
now.
was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness,
Yeah, why
watches
are
you
her eyes-
impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't
Why is
forget
it so
why
dark
you're
in here? How long did it take us to get down those stairs?
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Just stairs? Okay.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede,
Oh, hey.
revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us.
No.
Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone. Those eyes, though. They're so sharp.
I like that the hero always, like, is mystified by her beauty. Like, he saw that's always something
It's just
for him.
deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
Yeah, we
I
can.
don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Well, she beat me up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. She really messed me up. It was pretty impressive.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts
he's talking about the
weaseled
cabins,
their way
though.
into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That's an interesting idea.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
I do.
Neither do I. Which is
Looks
why
like
you
there's
need
room
to slay
for,
her
like,
now
three
before
more
things
of
get
her,
more
at
complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
You just gotta put the mitts on her. Give her the old 1-2. I'll be
Well,
enough.
that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
I don't
I
really
don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
want.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Wow. She's really just a sassy little ball of princess she is.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh, well that's sad.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Interesting. I get an answer from all of them now. This is fun. What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down here for some reason. I want to know her damn name.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Okay.
Princess.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I've been
Okay.
down here
I'm,
for so
I'm never
long.
gonna learn her name.
What's the
All
point
right.
of a name if there's no one around
Am
to
I?
use it?
None of them have names.
Nope. It's just kind of shocking, actually. I was expecting at least this one on the left, who seems to be a bit more friendly, to say her name, but she just said princess.
How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
I'm I'm getting you out of here. Try to free her. I don't know. What? Whoa, whoa, why is this all one option? I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. You know why you're down
Maybe
here?
it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're
That's
the
her.
only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Oh man.
Oh, don't be
Whoa.
coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Man, they all can do that? This one here then seems, huh? But if she's capable of ending the world too, then what? What's happening?
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Me like triangles becoming a circle, sides full, tricle.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
I mean, I don't see why it's hell just because there's more of her now. Well, I guess I'm gonna do everything.
Wait, that's not right.
No, it's not.
Go on.
Go Go on, he says. No shot, dude. You Go on then. Go on then, do it.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh.
Find
Whoa.
the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish.
Dude, I just got like all the endings at the same time. I don't even need to play the rest of the game. This is it. This is everything.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
This is the part where she clobbered my ass.
But this... we can't...
I feel like I got here a little prematurely. I feel this is so weird. Because I haven't seen the rest of them. I just seen one of them.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone.
Yep, he's definitely gone. Oh, there's a knife in
We were
there.
never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces we
Whoa.
don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I don't know.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oh! Well, there's another perspective. Taken, I'm guessing. When everything is possible, nothing is. See, that's the direction I thought they were taking this in. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Because it will be.
Don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Oh, I'm sure you don't, buddy. It's the end for you, but not me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. You're not messing with us, right?
Hi! I'm back! Do I have a different reflection? They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Have I? I feel like I look the same. I still have my two wings. I still have my little head thingies. I feel like I look the same, but I guess I've grown. If you say so. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Huh. I feel like I may have messed up. Are you okay?
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I guess, yeah, you are. You're a lot more than you were before.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Huh. So last time, she looked like the goddess version of herself because that's what she took when she took that perspective. But now, she looks like the amalgamation of them because that's the perspective that she took this time. But she still has the perspective of the goddess one. So each time we see her, she's just gonna look like the last perspective of her. Huh.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Okay, so you've grown is what I'm seeing. You've grown, I've grown, we've all grown. Feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? No, that's fine. I don't really care. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Yeah, I imagine you'd be pretty conflicted with that. So many different sides of one person.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Huh. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Whoa. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I mean, I agree. I don't want to do the same thing. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. This is the same thing, but one's saying thank you, one's saying why. What do you want me to bring you next time? You have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Oh,
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
that's ominous. I didn't really think that. I didn't really imagine that they're dead. Or that the goddess was also dead when I was talking while she was in that form. But possibly they could be? I don't know. But she says to know themselves, so maybe they're not dead. I don't know. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Okay.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okie dokie. Wow, there's a lot of options. Enough with all of this pretension. You're not actually saying anything. I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? What do you feel about me, the vessels I've been bringing you? I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Huh.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Huh. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? Enough with all of this pretension. You're not actually saying anything? Okay. Let's be kind. Let's be considerate.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I mean, when some people see things that they don't know, they're just afraid of it. So not usually nice to it. I'm just saying. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I
Huh.
cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Huh. So I suddenly feel a very big responsibility on my shoulders. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's okay. It's okay. I simply ask for a hug at the end of this. I feel like you could get a pretty good hug with someone that has so many arms. Surely it'd be like the greatest hug of all time. Okay.
I
I'm
will
ready.
long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, everything goes dark and you die. I like that I always die at the end. Bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that
That's
path
what they
is
consider
a
the
cabin.
stranger?
And in the basement,
Okay. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe... Okay.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
But the
You
birds...
have to put an end to her.
The morning doves. How am I possibly gonna know that it's morning if I don't hear the little cuckoos?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Huh. You have any evidence to back this
Look,
up?
you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I mean,
Made
that
it this
doesn't,
far,
that doesn't
you
really
might as
make
well
any
reach
sense.
the end of your journey.
Have you considered... Okay. Killing a princess. Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I forgot that one. I like that one. That's funny. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until we've had a chance to meet her.
Then I guess we'll
face-to-face.
just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If
Uh-huh.
you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I do like honey.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
I kind of want to eat a peanut butter and honey sandwich now. Tasty, tasty stuff. Now,
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
definitely a lot shorter than when there was a million of
We're
them.
not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to say...
Proceed into the cabin. Hello.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
Hello.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Freaking, I just realized I am a horrifying looking monster, and she doesn't even flinch at me coming down to see her. It's so
Her
strange.
voice softly carries up the stairs.
Softly.
Hello? Is someone there?
This is different.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
The hero is really down bad for this princess. But I mean, I guess makes sense. A hero and a princess. I guess
Don't let
that's
it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
So earlier we saw that there were 5 different iterations of her. So maybe this is the more friendly one? I'm here to save you? What? I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Just checking in on you. I'm here to
How
save
many
you.
times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I don't have the key.
You walk down the stairs
Oh,
and lock
she's got a
eyes
cute
with
little
the
face.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it.
About
If
that.
she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. The big eyes like that. She's adorable.
Thank you. Thank you.
I haven't done anything yet.
You're making a huge mistake.
Your mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Let's pull off some anime maneuver. Yeah, snap them in half.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
1 second.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
No. Maybe. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What the hell, man?
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Huh.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Huh.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Listen, man. I didn't realize. Maybe I should have brought the. Well, nah.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Maybe, but I can still move. So.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
There you
You
go.
won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, I mean, she seems like a great person after I just watched her gnaw her arm off, so let's let her free.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
She's
you
so
place the blade
cute.
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above
Jeez.
the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
She's so cute. She looks like, she reminds me of that hedgehog that bit some dude's finger and it had a little blood on his mouth. And the guy's like, he has a taste for human flesh. I love her. She's so adorable. Uh-oh. 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 YouTube? Do you want to work for me, please? Doesn't say I'm dropping any frames. YouTube. YouTube, please. YouTube, please. Oh, wait, I think it's working. Wait, is it working? I don't know. Anyway, let's help this cutie
You
patootie.
cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Oh man. Why is she so weirdly cute? Look at her big ol' eyes.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Light work.
No, she didn't.
Light work, no reaction.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
But she's so cute. Look at the little blood on her mouth.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She's a real tough cookie, you know? She doesn't let that bother her. You know, I respect that. Okay, yeah, there was a drop. Okay, I don't know why that happened. It didn't say that I lost any frames there, so that's weird. Strange. Anyway, she cut her arm off. Well, I cut her arm off.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's go!
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Well, what are you gonna do, man?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh no! No! Don't do it! She's so cute! Don't do it! No! No! Warn her!
Stop that.
No!
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Miss Ma'am, I need you to get out of here quickly.
Your body lunges forward,
Oh!
the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Ready to sink into her butt, but
But the princess dodges, stumbling
Let's go!
back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
let's go! Run!
Stop it! Stop trying to resist me.
Shut
I'm
up,
trying
narrator!
to get you out of here alive.
Put him up. Put him up, narrator. Put him up. Let me. we're gonna have a good old gentleman's duel to figure this one out, buddy. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Make me. I don't know why I turned into Macho Man Randy Savage there, but
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
but she's so cute. Don't kill her. No.
We both know this isn't you.
Yes, that is correct, but I am currently being controlled. You need to get away from me, not closer to me.
She nervously reaches towards
Oh,
you
huge.
and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Oh, she's out
What
here.
are you doing?
Yes! Come on, she's gonna get out of here. She's gonna get out of here and destroy that world. Perfect. Look at I cannot get over it. He made her too cute.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Go for it. Go for it. Take me down. Take me down. Right in the eye. Right in the cranial cavity. Is that correct? I don't know.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It
Ah!
is agony. You aren't dead yet.
Oh! I've been stabbed. Ah! That's okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Just get upstairs.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I love the sass. Yeah, but just because everyone else dies, the cute girl survives though. So I think we're doing it justice.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Just ah.
I'm sorry.
They even drew like the cute little tears.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That's okay. No!
I'm so sorry.
I've unintentionally traumatized her.
With one last
Oh,
thrust
she's
of the
so
knife,
cute!
your
I'm
legs give
sorry, I
out
can't get
beneath
over
you.
it.
You
How
collapse
can you
to
be
the
mad at
floor,
that face?
your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this.
What do you mean it can't end like this? This is definitely the end for us. It'd be nice though if we could see that she gets out the actual frickin' cabin before we die,
Oh, that's
though.
rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
That's okay. Oh, jeez. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll see you later. Have fun destroying the world. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods,
Step.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Now let's see what this next voice in our head is
If
gonna
he
be.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Voice of the smitten.
Our
This should be fun.
beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a
I
peck
love
on the
this.
cheek.
I mean, maybe just a little peck.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I love this guy. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay, cool.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Well, you are actually the reason I died, because you made me attack her, and then she had to kill me because you were controlling me, so...
You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world
I
was at
wonder
stake.
why.
No lone princess is worth that price.
Hey, whoa, let's calm down.
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that,
No way
it
he
sounds
just
to
did
me
that
like
to
you're
me.
making the rather
No way
dangerous
he just
assumption
did that
your
to me.
actions
That's
last time
crazy.
around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
True.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That's a good question.
If it's
and
the
a fair
latter,
point.
what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Let's talk about the princess. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that.
That's right. You can't stop all of us.
There's 3 of us and only 1 of you.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
I'm laughing because I love this smitten voice. It's so funny.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes. These are my
You're
boys.
not the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
We'll see. Let's talk about this princess. Sure.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? Let's try and defend her. Let's continue this path of defending the princess.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Oh, no, surely her beauty would be the saving grace to the world. To many worlds, the whole universe, in fact.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? Before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, then why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I guess that's fair.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're
I'm the main
only
protagonist?
person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh. I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be?
Now I feel like I'm being manipulated by the
Calling
narrator.
us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Yeah,
Her beauty
you're
is
the villain
only thing
now.
in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I like that the hero is just kind of the hero isn't super exaggerated in any way. He just kind of has like a sense of guilt and a decent conscience to be like, should we kill her? Why are we killing, you know? Like, he's really not as exaggerated as the rest of these voices. It's just he's kind of like normal, but they call him the hero, which is interesting. And we always have the hero with us, which is also interesting.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant,
I guess
its
it is
stone
chapter two.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Why is there like a weird... I guess that's just a design, but it looks like there's a mini door on the
The
door.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's
I like that
definitely a
response.
mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I like how confused he is. Like, he's genuinely so lost on that. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
Of course. Otherwise, what's the point?
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand
Damn it.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
What? Oh, right. Okay, so we know that we look like monsters then. Because he said feather. At first, I thought he meant like the feather of a hat. But we're aware that we are like feathery and stuff. Huh. Do we take the blade? Or just enter the basement? Because last time... Well, now we know that she'll just happily gnaw her arm off if we don't have a blade, so I'm not taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Carpets?
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Why would you try so hard for a carpet of all things?
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yay, she's back.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
He's
with the
so
princess.
cute. She has a
There's a
different
heavy
tiara
chain
now.
around her wrist, binding
And a
her
different
to
dress.
the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
It's okay, so interesting. So she didn't turn into some goddess or amalgamation this time. She just turned into an even cuter princess.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh, wait, what? She remembers me?
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Let's go! Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's why I'm gonna save you and ignore the narrator.
And she called us a hero.
That's what appeals to him. I guess it makes sense.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's huge, apparently.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Well, not here, but in the situation.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Man, I don't think you understand that. I'm definitely not killing her this time
hold
either.
on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I mean, how would we know? We died.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Why did you do that? Obviously, I know why she did that. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Wow, she's so sweet. She gets me.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I mean, we saw her gnaw her arm off. I don't think much
That's
phases her.
because she's perfect.
That's true. You're so
Do you
right.
think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happened after I
You
died?
died, and now we're talking.
You know, I believe her, actually. Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even
You're
if you
a
wanted to
world-ending
unleash her onto
monstrosity.
the world,
Just
despite
by
the
looks
complete
alone.
moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
You might be able to do
Don't
it.
you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Just get some oil or
No,
something.
she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch
If
me.
her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather
Yeah,
believe
good
the
nature.
devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Oh, I've never heard that word before. Empiricist. My goodness, what does that mean? Empiricist. Definition. Wow, I'm surprised I spelled it right. A person who supports the theory that all knowledge is based on experience derived from the senses. You're one of those people who doesn't believe in love, is what I'm hearing.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously
was
step
good.
forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Oh! You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Let's go!
You wouldn't.
I would. I've done it once already,
I
buddy.
would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
She's so
You
cute.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. You're doomed.
But look, how could we not save her? Look at those eyes. Look at those lashes. She's so cute. She's about to stab me, isn't she? Uh-oh. Sorry, tabbed one too many times.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Let's go.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, W, we've made it better this time. You're free.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Woo! This is the best ending. Let's go. I love being smothered. I mean, what?
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be
Oh,
saved.
chill. Oh my goodness.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
So true, Mr. Romance.
What do we do now?
Relief. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Shocking.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Stop. She's actually so cute right now. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? If you want to leave, then let's leave. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest of it later. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Wow, her eyes got really big. Jesus.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It got darker around the edges, too. I like where this is going.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy? You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. Okay, this is like the first time I'm gonna save because I'm actually curious about what all these could lead to. But what would make you happy? I don't think she's gonna know the answer to this question.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, the music is getting more distorted too.
Is she broken?
It got darker
going
again.
on?
It got darker
What's
again.
going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I love where this is going. But you need your own thing. I want you to make me unhappy. I feel like if I keep asking her what she wants, this is gonna lead to her breaking somehow. I don't know if I want that. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That sounds perfect.
It definitely was gonna lead to something crazy. But I don't feel like doing that right now. I feel like having a nice little ending
Oh,
for her.
phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
So true. So true.
The princess takes your hand,
Oh.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Oh, and it's so worth it to let go of the lives of the entire world to grasp onto her dainty little hands.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Well said. Well said.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts,
Wish.
but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
Yay!
Look at the way she's smiling
Yay.
at you.
It's so
She doesn't
cute.
have to be so happy about this.
Look at her adorable eyes, her beautiful hair, her royal crown. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And what happens after we walk up
I
the
like her new
stairs?
dress too.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Man! Why does this always happen?
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Can we just say the door magically opens?
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Right?
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Yeah. You just don't get it, dude. You just don't get it. You don't have a heart. You don't have a heart like us.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Oh, but I
I'm
will.
just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, honestly, he is. You think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Hold on. Doing another save. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Together.
Blech.
Oh, so beautiful.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open.
It's
Are you
just that
kidding
easy.
me?
It's just that easy. You just have to believe. You must simply believe in love.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
He's so cute. I didn't even notice the blade, I'll be honest. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I
You're
am.
taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
No.
I hate you.
I'm taking every opportunity to see her adorable, cute little face, her cute little nose and mouth and big ol' eyes, and frilly dress before she destroys the world. And I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you very much.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
She's so beautiful in the night sky. Romantic haze, you will set your love free. You damn right I did. Let's go. I'm a hero. I'm a hero in the eyes to the only person that matters. And a monster who killed everyone else in everyone else's eyes. But they don't matter, so that's fine.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
She gonna get taken
Where
by
did
the
everything
hands.
go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone?
I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No, you're about to be taken by
cold.
like some hands.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
No problem. I'll see you later. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
This is the end for you, but it's not. It's just going. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
It's the end for you. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
I mean, she is. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ooh, you've withered the decay. That's weird. So, why did last time I was able to grow, but this time I'm withering away? I didn't really do anything different. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
It's weird that the hands are like inching her mouth open for her to speak.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Can't be a contradictions. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate you. I think I hate you. So it's basically from strong feelings from at the top and bottom to being neutral in the middle. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. I feel like I should save again. now that I've started the save train, it's gonna be happening a lot more, I'm sure. No, what does? I kind of want to go with this one just because it's so extreme.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Wow, thank you. Can't be a contradiction. How can you stand to be a contradiction? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate.
That's
You
true.
molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Huh.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths.
I thought that was angels
and
for a
my
second.
attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Huh.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Huh.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Wow. I didn't know I had brilliant contours in my soul. Thank you.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I just noticed that the hands are floating that are like moving her hands. Interesting. You don't have any preferences on how you change. I don't know. This is all very strange. I don't know if I need to ask that question again. But I also don't really... What's the harm in doing so, you know?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Huh. Yeah.
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
And, yep. There I go. Later to me. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Bring the damsel to...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end...
Does it always start out as the hero and the princess? I don't know. Anyway, I think that will probably be it for today. I really want to avoid killing the princess as much as I can. Even though I kind of unintentionally killed one by accident when they molded all together like that. I saw that one of them had a knife in her. But that was like kind of all the different paths. So, I don't know. I guess that helps me figure out how many different iterations of her there are. There's the more dominant and sassy one that we got first. And then, well, secondly, we got all of them because of what I was trying to be annoying. I wasn't trying to be annoying, I was just trying to not kill her. And then we've seen a second one where she's just a gentle and cutie patootie who will gnaw her arm off like a hamster. I love that. And then I guess there's 3 more iterations of her. Obviously one where I stand firm and kill her. And then another... I don't know. There's so many choices. Because even then, if I stand firm and kill her, the next time I could show up and not do that. And be completely on her side instead, or at least try to be. But then, I don't know. I don't know if I have to do every single combination, because there's at least 2 combinations. If there's 5 different versions of her, that means the first part is always going to be getting that first version of her, and then after that I have whether I keep that same energy or not, and then after that there's also the third option of doing opposite of what I do the third after I get the iteration of her. So there's a lot of options, but right now we'll end this. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm surprised I enjoyed it as much as I did. The artwork seemed really cool. Obviously it's a horror game, which is always a huge plus in my eyes. I love horror at all times. And the voice acting and everything is great. It's really funny too. I do like how funny it can be. I think if there wasn't that sort of humor in it, it would not nearly be as enjoyable. But they do a very good job at keeping a balance, and it's interesting on how many different ways there are to go about this. Because even just then, in that second, I could have kept pushing her to ask what she wanted, and she would have eventually turned into some sort of broken down version of herself that probably would have killed us in some way. But I'm also glad that we were actually able to avoid it, that it wasn't something that was bound to happen. So that's cool. I like that a lot. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day and or night, whatever time it is for you. And I dropped a lot of frames all of a sudden. I'm guessing that was early. But have a wonderful rest of your day and or night, whatever time it is for you.